Welcome to Are We Old? The show featuring two comedians getting nostalgic and tackling life's toughest question, Are we old? Here's your hosts, Mike Fanoia and Charles McBee.
What's up, everybody, and welcome to another episode of the Are We Old podcast. I am one of the hosts, Charles McBee, here to let you know that we have a very special episode for today. Mike and I are both on the road doing shows, so we were unable to do a traditional episode in studio. However, fear not, because we're bringing you a very special episode called Classic or Cancel. So thank you so much for continuing to support us. Please like, share, subscribe. Follow us at Are We Old on all the socials. Give us a call and leave us a message on our voicemail, 478-420-0690. And let us know what things from back in the day would you cancel or do you consider classic. Enjoy the show. Classic or canceled?
Classic or canceled? Crystal Pepsi.
Crystal Pepsi. Canceled. Nobody asked for a soda to taste like dishwater with a splash of mystery, all right? If I wanted mystery water, If I wanted mystery soda, I'd just go to Flint, Michigan and drink tap. No disrespect to Michigan, but I'm just saying.
Cancel.
That's what I'm talking about.
I don't need Pepsi identifying as Sprite. We got our clear sodas, okay? If I'm drinking clear soda, I'm drinking Birch beer. Fox and Park. Shout out Elm City, New Haven. I don't need it looked like mouthwash. It tasted like disappointment. I don't want to be part of a science project. What chemicals are they using to uncolor Pepsi?
Who asked for that?
Not me. Cancel.
Not me. Canceled. Lunchables.
Cancel. I don't know. We didn't have a lot growing up, but at least we had real meat. I didn't need to eat these cardboard crackers and cheese that just was whatever temperature. It was like DoorDash for single parents. It was terrible. I felt bad for kids that had Lunchables. And I hit a point as an adult where I needed to eat Lunchables, which makes me hate them even more. Cancel. You're out of my life.
You know what? I was going to go classic. If I was a kid, I'd go classic. But looking back, cancel. Leave it back where it was. All right? I don't like wet meat. Wet little discs of meat is not appetizing to me. And for some reason, it makes me gassy. I don't know what it is. All right? And cold blocks of cheese, unless I'm launching it across the room in the cafeteria, I want no parts of it. All right? And also, a little tiny little Snickers. What is it? This is not the dessert I asked for. I don't want a child charcuterie. I don't need it. Canceled.
Canceled. Colored ketchup.
Canceled. I don't want to bite into a burger and see teal goo dripping down the side. Okay? That's not what I asked for. If you show up with this mess at a birthday party or a barbecue, I'm not eating it. I'm calling the CDC. All right? Canceled.
Cancel. I don't care if it tastes like regular ketchup. If it looks like toxic waste, it's going nowhere near my burger. It looks like the blood of the Miami Dolphin mascot. I want nothing to do with that. It's like Heinz tried to make it's like Heinz tried to make a tie-dye shirt and then bottled it.
We don't want it.
Green ketchup makes your burger looks like it has mold on it. Leave a good thing alone. Cancel.
If I wanted a moldy burger,
I would have called your mama. Not your mom, you know. Mr. Heinz people, their mother, collectively. I have all of their mothers on speed dial.
Legends of the Hidden Temple.
Cancel. No interest. Didn't even wow me as a kid. It was like watching Survivor if Survivor was made entirely of fourth graders, dude. I wanted nothing to do with it. Most of those kids couldn't even put together the Shrine of the Silver Monkey. I would not want to be in the bunker with any of those kids, man.
That's true. You're not wrong. But I'm going to go classic for some of the same reasons, though. Because No game, no TV show has ever made kids work harder for a trash ass prize. And as somebody who wasn't playing, I enjoyed it. We watched kids almost drown and get snatched up by random temple guards just to solve some unnecessary puzzles. And I quite thoroughly enjoyed it.
You know what?
All for a mountain bike.
All for a mountain bike with no air in the tires. Let me at that Olmec statue. Just give me a chance. That's all. I'd be standing there pacing like a offensive coordinator going, get these idiots out of there. Put me in, coach. I want to slip and slide. Hey, dude.
Hey, dude. Classic. I think we need to go back to 90 sitcoms where actors would say their lines like they reading off a daggone ransom note. Also, Western sitcoms, an underrated genre. Let's run that back.
Yippee-ki-yay. Like the Cowboys say, classic. Loved Hey Dude. It made me want to go to camp. It made me want to be a city slicker. Get out there and ride the range with my pals. And teen drama on a dude ranch, I'm in. I could have lived there. I wish I could have been a counselor there. I would put Hey Dude right up there with Salute Your Shorts as perhaps the camp that happened in my dreams.
I mean, you can't beat a camp where the counselors could give less of a shit.
It was like Yellowstone with bad acting and jorts, dude. Classic.
Classic. Limp Bizkit's Nookie.
Canceled.
How did I know?
Even though I look like I probably drank Monster Energy to this while trying to relive my BMX days, I didn't like it. It was like Fight Club for kids that shopped at Hot Topic. I didn't like it. Fred Durst. It just brought on a whole generation of crap music. This rap rock shit that I think is terrible. It was like the soundtrack to your failed driving test. Like, this is what you played after you got grounded in high school. And you know what? He didn't do it all for the Nookie. Because if you like that song, you probably weren't getting much Nookie.
Classic.
Oh!
That's right. He did it all for the Nookie.
Come
Who
on.
hasn't done it for the Nookie? Who amongst us has never been howling about their ex over some Nookie? Now listen, I come from the Midwest, all right? We got it, and we watched MTV back when MTV actually played music.
Mm-hmm.
And we picked from everything. And look, I get it. Fred Durst was a dork, okay? He was a dork, and he's a freaking a poser even. But damn it, a good melody is a good melody. It's a good song.
More like Fred Worst. And I don't like songs that don't say the swear. And stick it up your, yeah. No, just say it.
You know what? You can take this segment and stick it up your,
Yeah. Canceled.
Classic.
Who Let the Dogs Out?
Classic. Whoop, whoop. Listen, first of all, you gotta love a song that poses a question that nobody can answer, and people still asking years and years later. All right, it's a dope song. It was a catchy song. Yeah, did it drive us insane? Yes, it did. But it captured us as a generation. We can't deny it. Don't start denying it now, like you wasn't singing it back then. Also, it's songs like this that reminds us that Pitbull is out there making his bullshit. All right, so we got to have these reminders every now and then to keep us in check.
Cancel. I wish they would let the dogs back in, dude. I'm so sick of it. That was like Baby Shark for middle schoolers, dude. I couldn't stand it. It was in my head.
For everybody.
It was in my head. I couldn't get rid of it. It sounded to me like a cheap, crappy, can't touch this. It was just another, I know. But you want to know something? I let the dogs out because I wanted them to get hit by a car. That's why I did it.
The Thong song. Classic.
Classic. That is a classic. Sisqó made a cultural movement with that song. It was sensual, it was ridiculous, and it worked. It was a badass tune, dude. And it was fun to make your own lyrics too, because I have no idea what the hell he was saying. He's like, numbing on my lips, so scandalous, sucking on my tits and scandalous. It's just like so fun to just make up your own lyrics. It was like 50 Shades of Grey, but for like 2001 spring break. I loved it.
Cancel.
What?
Not enough thongs.
The video.
The video. I remember when that video world premiere, I was like, oh shit, the Thong song's getting a video. It's about to go down. Not enough thongs. It didn't match what my already adolescent brain had playing on loop when I think thong song. They had a big giant fake butt, but not enough real ones. I mean, now we got big giant fake butts walking around, but that's not the point. Thong song needed more thongs.
You needed a little more back.
Yeah.
For that baby. Yeah. To me, it felt like Victoria's Secret wrote a halftime show.
Basically.
Classic. Snap bracelets.
Canceled. Now I'm in the era where every time I have to take a trip, there's more likely a chance I'm going to take a trip to the ER. And every time I get one of those those little bracelets, it reminds me of an adult snap bracelet now. Now I don't want any parts of it. I don't want any bracelets. I don't want to know that I was going at a nightclub. I don't want to know that I was in the ER. I don't want anything around my wrist that's not a watch. No, thank you.
Make bracelets snap again. Classic. I left school with bruises on my wrist, and they were war wounds. I was proud of them, dude. A bracelet and a weapon, that's multitasking at its finest, dude. If you could get like you were gonna like slap a fly with it, but you get someone that's walking away, it was like a child handcuff. It was fantastic. It's like Tiffany opened up a martial arts studio. I loved it. Half of them broke and left the sharp metal exposed, and I still used them. They were dynamite, dude. Bring them back. Bring them back.
Those things were deadly.
I think we should make Are We Old snap bracelets.
You know what? I'll give you a halfway thumbs.
Oh, look who changes his tune now.
Yeah, well, I'm also into commerce and capitalism.
Buy two, get one free.
Wallet chains.
Classic. If you had a wallet chain, you were instantly cool. It was like you were in a biker gang, but all you had was a 10-speed. It was so cool. Not that I had anything in my wallet. I think the chain was probably worth more than my wallet and everything in it, but it was fun to pretend I was a badass. So I'm going to go classic.
Classic. I feel like I need to bring them back. At my age, I want everything chained to me. My wallet, my keys, my phone.
Your pills.
My pills. my glasses. My will to live. Everything. I want it all chained to me. I'm sick of losing stuff. Bring it back.
You need Post-it note chains, dude.
Exactly.
Classic. FUBU. Oh.
Listen. I respect what it did for the culture, but some things we just need to let it lie, all right? It's not my fault that they jumped the shark, okay? Once they started Fab Albert FUBU Platinum, and once they started making football jerseys with like half the team on one side and another half on the other side, once white rappers started rocking them, we got to leave it where they at, all right? It was good while it lasted, but for us, go after yourself. It's just leave it alone.
I was too short to wear such baggy stuff. I looked like Josh Baskin in Big when he turned back into a kid and he was wearing the adult suit. It was just too baggy for me. I was too white. I was a hippie with long hair. If I wore it, I would have been a poser. I would have been code switching, and it just wasn't for me. It was cool if it was for you, but it totally was. It was for you, by you.
Literally for
I'm
us,
not.
by us.
Yeah. So sorry, but I can live without.
Skip it.
Skipping it.
Uh-huh.
Not a fan. Not a fan. If I wanted to jump rope, I would have just jump roped. This is the dumbest thing. If anyone ever whacked their ankle in a winter month with a skip it, you know what I'm talking about. That's like hitting a ball when it's too early in the spring and you're not gripping the bat enough. It would hurt. It would radiate into your foot. It left more bruises than dodgeball. I didn't need it. I had other toys that were better. I'll skip it.
Cancel. I agree. No child should be forced into an impromptu ankle injury. No, thank you. That thing wasn't a toy. It was an assault weapon. I don't want to do this. Why are we doing this? Severing my daggone foot? No. What do I look like? Kuta Kinte? No. Skipping it. Out of here.
It's literally like you escaped prison in the 1920s when you were wearing that thing, dude. It was like a
ball,
metal ball, dude. It's like something Donkey Kong would have on, dude. Ridiculous. Skip it.
Skip it.
Canceled. MySpace top 8.
Classic. If I can't rank you publicly, are we even friends? I need you to know where you rank at all times, and I need to be able to passive aggressively demote you down to 5. Should I see fit? I bring it back. Bring it back.
Canceled.
I'm bringing you down.
Good.
Down to 5.
Good. Like I need this fake rating. Let me tell you right now, there's 3 reasons why I don't like the MySpace top 8. T-O-M. Tom. He was always in your top, and he can't be everybody's top. So enough is enough. You only got 7. So let's not say that it was a top 8. It was like Game of Thrones for middle schoolers. It was ridiculous. One wrong ranking and you lost 3 friends. So who needs that pressure as a kid? Maybe that's why I smoked cigarettes when I was 14.
Tom would always wiggle himself in. He would just insert himself into your top 8.
Tom's the most insecure tech bro in the history of tech bros, dude. He's like, welcome to MySpace. And again, it's my space. So you guys come here and you're all a part of my space. I'm like, who the hell's Tom?
Tom's like, you're not ranking me. I'm ranking you.
Thank you anyway, Tom. Cancel.
Love you, Tom.
Crossfire. The game, not the show.
Classic. There's no other game, well, a few other games that allow you to take out so much aggression on your friends, right? You was literally, this was before, video games let you virtually shoot at people. You were just shooting at your friends all daggone day. It was great. It was like a full-time action movie in real life. Crossfire. Bring it back.
Classic Crossfire. I love it. It was Mad Max for marbles, dude. It was the best game. I loved it. And what a banger of a theme song, too, for the commercial. You get caught up in the crossfire. I loved it. I absolutely loved it. It was basically Demolition Derby.
Yeah.
It was Battleship with balls. It was Battleship with balls.
Listen. There's some guys that would love a battleship with balls, but that's a whole different episode.
Yeah,
right?
You need a battleship with balls. You play Crossfire, guy.
Crossfire.
Classic. We love you, Crossfire.
Tamagotchi.
Canceled. Dead to me, dude.
I don't
have a kid now. I didn't want a kid then. I don't want a keychain kid. You miss a feeding, the thing would die. What are we doing here? I mean, honestly, no wonder Teen Mom exists and it's such a thing. It's all Tamagotchi's fault. Cancel.
Well, you're not wrong when you're not wrong. Cancel. I don't need a fake pet to tell me I'm bad at commitment issues. I got ex-girlfriends for that. No, thank you. All right? I'm good.
It was the first toy to emotionally abuse us, dude. It's like, who really? AOL free trial CDs.
Cancel.
Ah,
Cancel. You heard me. My mailbox is not a graveyard for obsolete technology. No, thank you. All right. I already got spam email. I don't need spam email CDs. I'm good. Get them things out of my junk drawer. Gone. Gone. Cancel.
classic.
You're crazy.
Classic. Dude, back in the day when you got one of those, it was like getting the golden ticket to Wonka's Chocolate Factory, aka porn. Okay? I would go collect them from all my old relatives that didn't have computers. I'd go, hey, if you get a CD with a little dude running on it, hang on to it. That's for me. And I would get them and I'd stack them, collected them like Alf Pogs, dude. It was an invitation to a digital party. That's what it was. And I loved it. It is that's the gateway drug to TikTok is the AOL disc.
Napster.
Classically canceled.
Oh no. Oh no.
Eh,
All right, make a decision.
Canceled. As a music head, holy cow, I loved it. Right? Although it would take up your computer and your whole family's electricity and power for 3 days to download a song. And as a comic, we got to get paid for our art. It's basically Spotify, but even more shitty and illegal. So I'm going to have to say, in support of the artists, you're canceled, Napster.
I agree. Canceled. And I loved stealing music back then.
Hell yeah.
Oh, I loved stealing music back in the day. You would have thought I was George Clooney in the daggone what's-the-face.
Ocean's 11?
Ocean's 11, Ocean's, all of them. All the Oceans. Oh, it was great. I was in college. I felt like the feds was going to bust through my door any minute. It was great. But like you said, now we live in a world where music is just fleeting. Music is just as regular as tap water. There's no more CDs. There's no more looking at the back for the credits. There's no more opening the booklets. There's no more album art. There's no more.
It's all Napster's fault.
It's all Napster's fault.
And also, I'm not saying I didn't go steal actual CDs. That was different.
That was different.
That took balls.
Balls.
Cavons. Cancel.
Sorry, Napster. Yeah.
Custom ringtones.
Canceled. I don't need you standing on business with your custom Soldier Boy crank that ringtone blasting through the mall like you some daggone artiste. I don't care. I don't need you expressing yourself. I don't want to know. I don't care. You're not clever. You're not cute. Keep it to yourself. Cancel. A person with a ringtone, with a custom ringtone, is like somebody on the train for New Yorkers on the train, and somebody decides to blare their music with a damn pill speaker instead of using AirPods. Screw you too. Cancel.
For every single reason you just said and more times 1,000, if you have that big of a need to be special that you are telling people, yo, call me so I hear my ringtone, you got problems. I feel bad for you. Your ringtone should be help. I need somebody help. You're terrible. You're a terrible person. Nobody cares how much you like the Monkees. Cut the shit. And also, I will tell you, it made me feel incredibly old because that was like I gave up 3 steps into trying to get myself a ringtone. So I was just like, I'm out. I'll stick with doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. That was my custom ringtone. Cancel.
Classic. The ringtone was a classic.
Ringtone was classic, but ringtones can't.
Yo-yos.
No. Canceled.
Oh.
It was like having a low-budget circus act in your pocket, dude. I hated it. I didn't know how to do it. It was like a Rubik's Cube. It pissed me off. I didn't like that people could walk the dog. Go walk a real dog. Get out of here.
Hey,
Have fun.
Your
Canceled.
nose with a rubber hose.
Yeah, yo-yo's dead to me. Go hang out with the Skippets in the garbage can, you boob.
I want to disagree with you so bad, but I am also a hater. Canceled. Cancel only because I couldn't do any of the tricks. If I could do the tricks, I'd be totally classic with it, but I could do none of the tricks. So if I couldn't have fun, none of yous can have fun.
Yeah.
None of yous. I used to love watching yo-yos on TV and like people when they the Dunkin' commercials.
Dunkin' is fun. You can make a yo-yo go. No, I couldn't. My yo-yo was dead. I got a fucking broken yo-yo. You want to know, every single time I got a yo-yo, I went, this shit's broken, and just threw it out. It was like if math class was a toy. I hated it.
I would try and do the tricks like around the world. It was a weapon. It was an assault weapon. I almost got brought up on charges for that.
Yeah, you shoot your eye out with a yo-yo if you don't know how to use it.
Mm-mm-mm.
Canceled. Bye-bye, yo-yo.
And it take forever to wound up too. It get tangled. Bye-bye, Fango. Yo, what's up, everybody? What's up, old heads? I'm Charles McBee.
And I'm Mike Fanoia. And if you want to get nostalgic and answer that lifelong question, are we old? Join us.
That's right. Join us on Patreon, anywhere you get your podcasts, and on YouTube. Hit us up. Let us know. Are we old? Get old with us.